So as the kids are back at school now and the winters are starting to draw in, it's time to start looking around charity shops again. So it's about an hour before I pick up my son. I thought I'd go around a few local charity shops where I actually go on the way to pick up my son. I've also got obviously my Meta glasses, so I'm gonna take them with me. So if you are new to this channel, please hit that like, subscribe button, and also that hype button. It promotes your videos a lot more. The more people hit the hype button, the more the video gets pushed up in the rankings on YouTube. So you just scroll across where the like button is, scroll across and you'll see a hype button, and then you hit that. If you do that, I'll appreciate it loads. Anyway, we've got about 4 charity shops to go around, so let's get to the first one and see what there is. Jeffrey. So nothing really in that first charity shop. That one feeler top was the only item I was thinking about, but I couldn't even check out how much they go for. I think they only go for around about 15 to 20 quid. £4.50, you know, if I sell it on eBay, then I'm not going to make much profit, and I'm only going to make profit on Vinted. So I left it. My phone, for some reason, is not working at all when it comes to like signal. I've got no signal at all on my phone and I can't get on the internet. So I'm running blind today. I literally have to use my knowledge or just sort of like take a risk on these items if I pick them up. The next 2 charity shops, we got a Bernardo's and a Seven Hospice. The Bernardo's is absolutely terrible, so we'll go in there first. But Seven Hospice is one that I have picked up a lot of good items in the past. Absolutely rubbish that place is. I didn't even film anything because there was no point unless you want to see me scroll through a load of George tops. There was one item in there which was a plush. It was an Angry Birds plush, and they wanted £4 for it, and it wasn't even a big one. Bernardo's, terrible. What's this? Over where they're motor racing final. Divided. Cheap. This charity shop is usually better when it comes to stuff. Well, clothing. I don't really want to do clothing though, because I've just ordered my bundle from Fleek. Anything up here? Not really. Any games? Doesn't look like it. Oh, what's that? I was doing that CX thing, but I don't think I can because the games in charity shops are all rubbish and overpriced. Nope. Nope. Bracknell Town. Nope. Oh. 2003 25 away clip. Is it real? It's a medium. They want a bit too much for it, I think. It is nice though. Messy. Kids there. Bracknell. Oh. Into Miami. Fake. See the stitching? That's fake. Oh, what's that one? That's a bit fancy. San Polo. Now I've seen one fake. I don't know if these are all real. stitched on. That's fake. It's a fake one. These are all fake. That's fake. Because look at that badge. That wouldn't be like that. Argentina 2020. That's the quality of the stitching. Yeah, these are not real. A lot of these are fake. The stitching's not good enough. You wouldn't get stitching. Look at the stitching there. It's between the lines. Look at the stitching there. It's, yeah. So unfortunately, the majority of them football shirts were all fakes, except for the score draw ones and a few little kids ones. You could tell by a mile by the stitching on them, and they was asking like 15 quid for each one. I did tell the woman in the shop, because you can tell easily some of them are fakes. The stitching was all over the place. It looked like a 5-year-old had stitched it together. So we've got 2 more charity shops to go. Obviously these are my secret charity shops before I pick up my son, so I will join you at home. Hopefully one of them will pick me up something good. Secret charity shop, did it again. I really wish I could film in there and tell you, but then people live around near me and people who live not so far from me will be just going to it and taking all my stuff. There is 2 charity shops. One has produced me the Skylander figures, the one I got over 200 quid for, the For Real Pets, the Cabbage Patch doll, and other things, but they're some of the best things I picked up. The other one is the one where I picked up that 1970s/80s like robot, Japanese import, which I got 230 quid in on auction for. Mendel Gore-Tex boots, other Gore-Tex boots, vintage t-shirts, loads of stuff, absolute loads of stuff. And that one has done it again for me. I literally was on borrowed time. I had about 2 minutes until the bell would go for picking my son up, so I couldn't actually pay for these then. I just saw them, I went, how much? £5 each these cost. I said, put them in the back, I'll come and pick them after I get my son. So I had to drag my son into the charity shop and pick these up because they are too good not to buy. These are going straight on tonight because they are immaculate. One pair is brand new and the other pair look like they've been worn once. I picked up 2 pairs of Brogue Clark shoes. These are the first ones which are worn, and when I say worn, I mean literally. Have they? The only way you can tell is by the little bit on the heel, but other than that, pretty much immaculate. I think there is a little mark on the side there, you can see on the side, just around there, but other than that, immaculate. Both are size 10, so perfect size, and they cost £5 each. I've just checked out the prices on these and they go for around about 25 quid. I'm going to put them on for 30 quid. I actually thought they would get more than that, but they obviously don't. I thought they would get around about 35 quid, maybe 40 quid, because Clark shoes are expensive. And because they're in such good condition, and Brogues usually fetch good money, I thought they would get more, but I don't. 25 quid all day long. I'm going to put them on for 29.99 because the big worn ones. The other pair are brand new, and I actually think these are nicer. Darker brown, lovely bottoms on them. You can tell they have never been worn at all. These cost me £5 as well, like I said. And these are going for around about £50 to £60. So I'm going to put these on for around about 55, 60 quid. And they will be going on tonight. Potentially could make 80, maybe 90, depending on what I put on the new ones. Went around 5 charity shops and picked up 2 items. And if you've gone for my secret charity shops, I would have came away with nothing. I did get a bit excited over them football shirts because there was a lot there, but they was pretty much all fake. And yeah, no one's going to buy them, especially the prices they are selling for. You know, maybe if they lower them down to £5, the average Joe would pick them up. But resellers like myself, and I know other people going there who are resellers, will not touch them if they know they are fake. It's a shame because there were some really nice clubs there and could have got potentially 30 to 40 quid per shirt, but when they're fake, they're worthless. Also today, I used the glasses when I was going around the charity shops. I actually upped it to 3K on the picture rate. It was on 1080 and I decided to up it to 3K because that is the maximum you can do. So let me know how it was. And also I've ordered a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think it is, and that will be coming tomorrow. So when you see videos in the house like I'm doing like this, it's going to be a lot better quality. I'm shooting off my phone at the moment, and even though it's a good phone and you know it does the job, sound quality could be better. You might notice in the videos the adjustment of the light, it goes from light to dark sometimes because obviously the shadows from the windows. When I've done the boxes behind me, I think I've got about 4 more boxes to do. I think I'm going to start putting the blinds up because the light is affecting these videos and I don't want to spend 600 quid on a really nice bit of tech with the light affecting it all the time. I'm trying to make this channel as good as possible and as professional as possible. So I'll be always mic'd up when I do videos in the house from now on. And yeah, it's just going to be better to watch for you. It's going to make me feel better as well, knowing that the quality is there. And also I bought it because next month is the eBay open meetup and I can take it around with me and get some good quality videos from there. So guys, that is the end of the video. If you did enjoy this, obviously like it, hype it as well. Remember to hype it, and I'll see you again soon.